There's a devotional song that we sing with the college group that I wanted to share with you. Maybe you've heard it before. It's called Oceans. And if you haven't heard it before, I would encourage you to check out YouTube or some other service and give it a listen. It's just a beautiful song. And I wanted to share some of the lyrics of this song with you because I've been able to find a lot of strength and encouragement in them, and I was hoping that maybe you could too. The song starts out, "You call me out upon the waters, the great unknown where feet may fail." And immediately our minds are taken to the scene in Matthew chapter 14 where Peter, full of faith, tells Jesus, if that's you, call me out upon the water. And in verse 29, Jesus says, "Come," and he calls Peter out upon the waters. "You call me out upon the waters, the great unknown where feet may fail, and there I find you in the mystery. In oceans deep, my faith will stand." And as I consider just the first line of that song, I think about all the great unknowns in my life that would cause my feet to fail. All the rough patches and rough waters that try to take my feet out from under me and make me fall. But then there's this reassurance that when we find him in the mystery, our faith will stand, not our feet. Our feet may not make it, but our faith will stand when we find him in the mystery of life, when we find him in those rough patches, in those deepest waters. And the next verse says, "Your grace abounds in deepest water. Your sovereign hand will be my guide." When life is drowning us the most, that's when his grace abounds the most, if we allow him to be our guide. And here comes my favorite line of the song. "Where feet may fail and fear surrounds me, you've never failed and you won't start now." My feet fail, my body fails. I can drown in this fear that surrounds me, but Christ has never failed, and he's never failed me, and he won't start failing now. Not this situation. He's here. He's always here for us, and he won't allow us to fall. The chorus says, "I will call upon your name, keep my eyes above the waves when oceans rise. My soul will rest in your embrace, for I am yours and you are mine." And when I'm feeling consumed and overtaken by storms in life, I pray for that courage that Peter had to follow that call and to get out of the perceived safety that he had in the boat, to courageously step into the great unknown of fear and to go to Jesus. And my prayer is often the chorus of this song, "Keep my eyes above the waves." And I think about that two ways. One, standing just above the waves is Jesus. And when Peter looked at the wind and the waves, he started to sink. But keeping our eyes above the waves keeps our eyes on Jesus. And it keeps an eye on our salvation. And it reminds us to have courage. But there's keeping my eyes above the waves is also a prayer to stay faithful in rising waters. As the water gets higher and higher and the situation looks more and more dire, Father, don't let the water come over my eyes. Keep my eyes above the waves. Don't let me drown. Don't let me sink. And he won't, because he's never failed, and he won't start now. When I feel like I'm drowning in the circumstances of life, I love listening to this song. I love singing this song for encouragement. I'd love for us to maybe be able to learn this song and sing it together at Central one day very soon. Look it up, give it a listen. Let me know if it's an encouragement to you too. I hope it is. I love you. Have a great day.